I waved goodbye to my friend as I stepped off the bus and headed to my house. I was super excited to get home and see my parents. They hadn't talked much or at all yesterday. As a matter of fact, they just stayed in their bedroom all day. They hadn't been feeling well. I ran up the stairs to the front porch and swung the front door open with a big, cheesy grin on my face. However, when I opened the door, there was no one in the den. The television was off, and the house seemed to be abnormally quiet. I started calling out. "Mom? Dad?" I called. I knew they were supposed to be here. Dad had the day off, and Mom didn't have any plans for their girlfriends until next week, right? I picked up my backpack and placed it on the ground next to the couch and walked over to the kitchen to check the calendar. October 5th. I was right. Dad took the day off so him, Mom, and I could go see a movie together. They've got to be here somewhere, I thought to myself. Then it hit me. School let out early today because of a busted water pipe. I looked at my watch on my wrist. It's only 12 o'clock. They must still be sleeping. I headed back to the den and slowly opened their bedroom door. Surely enough, they lie. A sigh of relief escaped my mouth and my grin returned. I tiptoed over to my mom's side of the bed and pulled the covers back. I was greeted with the same sight as the day before. She lay there, motionless, eyes glazed over, mouth agape. Her skin was pale and white, and her hair was beginning to thin. The soup I gave her yesterday sat on the bedside table. It was stale now, and she hadn't even touched it. I'm beginning to think they don't even want to feel better. I placed the cover back over her head and grabbed the old soup, and left the room, slowly closing the door behind me. I decided not to wake either of them, considering that they must need their sleep. I'm sure they will be up for it tomorrow. Until then, I have a ton of psychology homework to be done. They're doing this paper on people who have this type of disorder, causing them to live in denial of some of the most obvious things. I couldn't imagine living like that.